Hello, and thanks for checking out my video. I'm going to step over here real quick and run a little media reset. Yep, we're all good there. And I'd just like to thank you for taking the time to check out my project. I guess what I'm trying to address is the problem I see with content management on the web. I wanted to set up a blog to write about my little self-challenge to write an app every day. And I decided to make my first day to set up a Meteor-based blog, and it totally didn't work out very well. So I decided that my contribution to the Meteor community would be to write one. I'm going to have to get this started so that it can build the database. And so what I'm going to take you through today is a little tour of the installation situation. It will have a one-line installer, much like Meteor does, so you'll be able to just curl it right off the install domain. And then it will pull the latest stable from GitHub and basically open up your web browser to the installation routine, and that'll enable you to configure everything in a very efficient manner and move on into a system that's already set up to do the basic things a website needs to do. Be able to have a contact form, be able to add and manage users, things of that nature. The things that in other systems you'll have to spend 10 hours setting up, you just have to take a little bit of time to run through your installation procedure on here, and everything will be kind of ready to go. You can arrive, boom, right at a blank slate, ready to put in pages, your social services all configured for logins, users ready to go with roles and etc. Basically, it's something that I want to use to produce websites more quickly. You can see I have some nice logging messages telling you how things are going with the system. MeteorPress is not installed. Welcome to blah blah blah. Alright, so we'll go over here and hit the installer and take her to full screen so you can check this out. Right here you have the little introduction. We're going to just run through this rather quick. Super user is basically, we'll have full access to the entire system. Can add and remove other super users. Can only be modified or removed by other super users. And there must always be at least one. So I'm going to go ahead and say my username is iDoMeteor. And you can see we have some nice little validations coming over here. So when I start typing my email, say I'll do iDoMeteor at localhost, say if I'm using this on an intranet, that'll still validate just fine. Or I can use my email or Gmail address and receive notifications there. Put in a password that has to be 8 characters, and that'll tell you right there and give you validation for it. Let me know when I make a match, and I'm just going to go ahead and stick in a little avatar for myself. Boom, I'll hit next. Now you can see we can configure all of our login keys for social services such as Facebook, GitHub. We have some nice little instructions here if you need them, and they're very handy because I don't really use many of these services except for Twitter and Meteor, of course, and GitHub, I guess. So you can go through, and if you were a smart cookie, you already have your keys all lined up, or you can go through and use these and set all your keys up. I'm just going to put in a couple quick ones that are easy to regenerate so that I can show you that. Send this over to this first screen. And Twitter key. Now what this will allow is for you and your visitors immediately to sign up and register on the website with just one click. I'm sure most of you watching this are Meteor people, so you kind of know what I'm doing here, interfacing with the account system. I'm going to go ahead and back up, get rid of this. I'll regenerate my keys when I'm done here. I'll save and continue. There's not a lot of validation there right now. I'll try to figure that out later. Now you can go ahead and paste in your Google Analytic key, and that'll fire right up immediately. First run of your website, you'll have everything. And this uses the new Google Live super friendly, super cool JavaScript action, so you can actually like watch your traffic up to the second. It's pretty amazing. I was watching it, it's only just me using it, and it was really fun to watch. So I can't imagine with a site that starts getting traffic. I'm just going to skip this. You can put your Kadira keys in, equally valuable, real time, and awesome, right up to the minute, up to the second performance statistics of how your MeteorPress site is performing. I have some screenshots of that on my Twitter feed. I'll go ahead and skip that. Now your system configuration, it tells you should totally change these, which is like your site title and tagline and description. And then you may want to change these from time to time, but you don't have to change them right now. You know, I'll try to make that more clear, but it's automatically detected that I put in my Facebook keys, and won't let me disable the password because there's only that user right now is password based. And it enabled login with Twitter and left the other ones blank. Disabled Kadira and Google Analytics. However, had I put keys in for those, it would have enabled those for me. I coded that little guy in for you. You can turn on debug and turn it off, and enable auto load and all these other features, which you'll figure out as I show you other portions of the website. Would you like to install the default content? You can go ahead. There's no real default content yet. I accidentally reset the database, but I did put in some pages. And then boom, it tells you at the end where you can get some more stuff. Eventually, in between these two screens, you'll be able to pick from the official set, maybe of top 10 plugins and themes that'll be featured on the theme store that will be coming shortly after I get all this up and running, of course. And then you hit let me see, and boom, it takes you to the home page, and you can see, as I said, there's no default content right now, so you get a beautiful canvas to look at and ponder what you're going to create with this amazing system, because it's going to have a lot of really cool features for you to take a look at. So right now I'm logged in as the super user already, so I can go up here to my handy navigation menu and see that I could enable chat or disable maintenance mode. Quick toggles for these two things, because you never know either when something is going to blow up, or your chat gets out of hand, or you want to go offline, something like that. You can see that I'm in administrative mode, so I have my little admin menu, administrating features and themes and etc., utilities. So I can go back in here and change my keys, say I messed them up, because I probably did. I seem to do that like every time. You'll be able to do various things. I'll have some cached pages, and very sophisticated way of thinking about managing users and content and accountability, which I'm a big fan of accountability. So everything is very well logged, and you can back up and restore things really quick. You can go in here, oops, and that is not ready yet. So you can see I put in some pages. MeteorPress has its own markdown language, which is extremely simple because I hate markdown, so I try to make it as simple and easy as possible. It also has an auto mode where you can just sort of hit a blank canvas like this and start typing, and whatever images you give the page attributes will automatically be put in. Headers will be automatically, one-lines will be converted to headers, blocks to paragraphs. It's pretty decent. I'm going to go ahead and clear my authentication and show you the login system real quick. You can move the menu over if you don't like it on that side, say it's getting in the way of something in a page design or whatever, and I'll go ahead and hit authenticate. I'll log in with the super user account that I created. Go ahead and log in. It sends me back to the home page. Wherever basically your breadcrumb is at is where it's going to send you back to. You can see I'm logged in with my administration and my user preferences and menus. I'm going to go ahead and clear my authentication again. Hit authenticate and see if I got my Twitter keys right. Let's see. Go ahead and pop into there. It should ask me to sign in. No, it doesn't look like I did. Let's see if I got my Facebook one going. Twitter's being a little buggy. Oh, I guess not. I need to regenerate my keys. So, like I said, I haven't, that was actually my first time hitting that was the video before this I made. And so I just wanted to thank you for checking out my system. You can see I got some logs over here, and boom, there's my bugs from whatever went wrong in my Twitter authorization package. that I haven't worked on in a week because I've been working on the user roles and stuff. So anyways, that'll be taken care of. I'm going to try to get this puppy launched on my birthday, May 19th, bug-free and robust, with a nice complete theme full of material design, which you can see featured in things like this little menu here, and the way that it provides feedback and motion and layering, all in a very contextual and meaningful way. And hopefully I'll be able to carry that out throughout the entire system, and I'm really looking forward to sharing the whole thing with everybody. So I hope you're excited about checking it out, because I'm excited about seeing what people make with it. And have a great day and a good weekend.